What's up, A pushers? We're almost to the end of all of our presidents. So here we go with George H.W. Bush. Of all the guys to be president, he's probably the most qualified. He is a World War II veteran and a World War II hero. He's the head of the CIA. He's vice president. He's ambassador to China. All right, and just remember that he is Ronald Reagan's vice president. All right, so this is his time to shine in the sun. He gets elected but in 1988 by saying, "Read my lips, no new taxes." He's basically going to continue the Reaganomics started by, of course, Ronald Reagan. So no new taxes, but eventually there's going to be taxes, just no new taxes. All right, Exxon Valdez, John Hazelwood is he's going to run the Exxon Valdez boat, an oil tanker into Prince William Sound, which is a wildlife preserve, and it's going to be the largest oil spill in U.S. history. Okay. The SNL bailout in terms of economics is that in the 80s, everybody's spending recklessly, big businesses recklessly spending lots and lots of money, and it's like the 1920s all over again. So heavy borrowing by big business. 1992, the housing markets collapsed, and guess what? Well, now that the markets collapsed, the economy is going to go down, and so the government takes it upon itself to do bailouts to these big businesses. And in many respects, they've continued to do that even till today. End of the Cold War, Russia, if you remember, with Mikhail Gorbachev, tensions are going down, and so Russia goes from being, the United Soviet Socialist Republic, communism, to now a republic. In terms of the Persian Gulf War, Saddam Hussein of Iraq invades Kuwait, and so the United States is upset because, well, there's human rights abuses, he's killing his own people, and because he's really close to oil, and he's not a very nice guy, so we don't know what he's going to use that oil for. So the United States, England, France, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt, they assemble, and we go into Operation Desert Storm, where we bomb the living crap out of Iraq for 6 weeks, and then we send in ground troops, led by General Schwarzkopf, and the war is going to be over in 100 hours. Okay, first war with troops. So the outcomes here, we don't kill Saddam Hussein. A lot of kids screw that up. We don't kill him yet. Kuwait is liberated, mission accomplished. Number two, Saddam Hussein stays in power, but then we spend $2 billion making sure that he's doing what he's supposed to. So there's constant UN advisors that are going to show up. All right, in terms of 1992, there's race riots. Rodney King of LA, he's an African American, gets pulled over by police. There's a confrontation, he gets beat up, and the jury basically says that these officers are not guilty, and race riots erupt. And so it shows that even though the civil rights movement did a lot of things, it's the 90s and we still got some problems. In terms of Somalia, the government's going to be toppled, so the United States and the UN give lots of aid, but both sides steal the aid and light fire to areas, and so it's a lot of conflict happening, and really the people most affected by it are the innocent civilians that we're trying to help out, but our aid isn't really getting to them. And that's kind of where that leaves off. In terms of culture, everybody's starting to have a computer in their household. The Simpsons and TV is debuting, and you've got all kinds of wonderful things for kids like the Disney movies and Ninja Turtles. So H.W. Bush, 1989 to 1993. Have a good day.